Learning the Tarot.
The Ten of Swords represents one of the most challenging energies in tarot, signifying a point of complete collapse, deep sorrow, and profound endings. Upright, this card illustrates a painful conclusion or an inevitable downfall that cannot be avoided. It is the culmination of prolonged struggle, indicating that a cycle of pain, mental anguish, or betrayal has reached its peak. The 10 swords piercing the figure's back suggest a situation that feels inescapable, leaving no room for doubt that the worst has occurred. However, in its depth, this card carries a hidden message of hope. What has ended cannot be undone, but it has cleared the path for rebirth or renewal. With this dark ending comes the potential for new beginnings, as the darkness on the horizon gives way to a new dawn. Reversed, the Ten of Swords marks the first stages of recovery from this hardship. It indicates the moment when healing begins, and a person can start to pick up the pieces. The reversed card still acknowledges the pain, but it suggests that one is beginning to move away from it, learning from the experience and regaining inner strength. It also warns against lingering in the past, urging that while the worst is over, one must consciously release the past to move forward. In the context of love and relationships, the Ten of Swords upright points to heartbreak, betrayal, or the inevitable end of a partnership that has been marked by turmoil. This card is one of emotional devastation, signifying that a relationship may have reached a point of no return, often due to deep wounds, dishonesty, or repeated patterns of hurt. It may indicate a bitter breakup, the discovery of infidelity, or an emotional betrayal that cuts to the core. The imagery of the 10 swords highlights the deep emotional pain that can come from such a significant loss, and it often suggests that this ending, though harsh, is necessary for long-term healing and growth. Reversed, the 10 of Swords in love indicates that the worst phase of heartache is passing. It suggests the possibility of reconciliation, recovery, or the healing of emotional scars after a turbulent relationship. This card may also indicate that one is ready to let go of past hurts and begin the process of emotional renewal. There is a caution, however, not to fall into old patterns or reopen wounds that have begun to heal. In some cases, it can symbolize holding on to a relationship that is already over, urging the need for emotional closure to truly move on. Upright, the Ten of Swords in a career or financial reading represents a crisis or collapse in one's professional life. It suggests the sudden and often unexpected end of a job, project, or career path, possibly due to betrayal, underhanded tactics, or systemic issues. This card can also reflect burnout or the realization that a chosen career or business venture has failed despite the effort invested. Financially, it might represent significant losses, debts, or the sense that one's financial situation has hit rock bottom. The Ten of Swords is a clear indicator that change is needed, and while the initial realization may be painful, it is also a sign that holding on to what no longer serves will only prolong suffering. Reversed, the Ten of Swords in career or finance suggests that the worst is behind you, and you may begin to recover from financial setbacks or professional hardships. It indicates a turning point where healing and renewal are possible, even if the situation is still fragile. This reversal encourages resilience, acknowledging that while the challenges were real, they have provided valuable lessons, and it's now time to rebuild. The reverse card can also signify cutting ties with a toxic work environment or ending a damaging financial pattern, allowing for a fresh start. Spiritually, the Ten of Swords in its upright position signifies a dark night of the soul, where one feels spiritually lost, disconnected, or even betrayed by their faith. It suggests a period of existential crisis, where old beliefs or spiritual practices no longer serve, and one may feel overwhelmed by doubt or despair. This card encourages deep introspection, as the breakdown of old paradigms often precedes profound spiritual transformation. It can also represent a period of karmic resolution, where difficult lessons from past actions are being processed and cleared. Reversed, the Ten of Swords signifies spiritual healing and renewal after a period of deep suffering. It suggests that while spiritual pain has been intense, you are now beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. This card, when reversed, often marks the end of spiritual confusion or hardship, where newfound clarity and purpose begin to emerge. It is an invitation to let go of old wounds, release limiting beliefs, and trust that this challenging spiritual journey has been part of your growth. Moving forward, you may develop a stronger, more resilient connection to your inner self or higher power.
Thanks for watching. For more, check out nkhttarot.com.